Hi guys, and welcome to Single, Married, Separated, Divorced, and Single Again. And obviously, I always say, for me, Jehovah, married again. Anyway, welcome back, and I've been kind of keeping you in suspense about our second part of To a Man, Sex is Like Oxygen. So today is definitely the day I'm going to talk about that. But I hope you have been enjoying our videos, and I'm so happy that we are growing as a channel. And like I said, I have 4 channels, so sometimes if I let you down, please forgive me. But from me, Jehovah, welcome back. Welcome back to today's show, which is obviously based on sex. To a man, sex is oxygen, or sex is like oxygen to a man. So the last video that I discussed about that, I probably concentrated much more on the women's side, like, you know, wearing very attractive or seductive outfits, you know, just not in the bedroom but in general. But obviously we have kids, so you will make your own discretion. Okay, you can use your own discretion depending on what the circumstances are. And today I'm gonna actually look at it from the men's side, okay? Because this is the thing. I think last time we discussed that you know, as a woman, when you say you are not in the mood, right? What do you want him to do? If you're not in the mood to cook, you guys can order, right? But if you're not in the mood physically, what do you want him to order? Like, and this is the thing. I'm not talking about, you know, once in a while not being in the mood. I do understand that. But I'm talking about, there is this thing where, you know, I've talked to women, okay? I don't have male friends, so I've not really converse or had a conversation like this when it comes to men. But I have talked to women or female friends, and they share this, that, oh no, I actually use it as a punishment when it does this and this. And I'm like, punishment for yourself, because that's like, okay, a straightforward thinking of like, let him go and cheat, because eventually he is gonna cheat, you know. I think I told you about my first marriage, how, you know, that is, and I'm not saying that's probably why he ended up cheating, but physically I wasn't ready. I don't know why physically I wasn't ready. Whether it was maybe, I don't know. Yeah, I really don't know. Anyway, but we learned from our mistake. And I'm in my 3rd marriage, so I probably have earned enough experience to be able to share some deep inside information about things. So now, like I say, today I'm going to discuss it from a perspective of a man. And I'm not gonna go too much into our bedroom, but obviously there is some things that I'm gonna have to share, because I'm planning on actually making this kind of a show so that we can come together and talk about, you know, things in the open, and just because it helps, instead of this thing of like just hiding and acting like everything is hunky-dory and so on. For me and my husband, we have decided that there's nothing like not in the mood, okay? Like there's nothing. There's no, and the one time that it's not that I was not in the mood, I think I was tired. I think I love how my husband made me to actually go into being in the mood. You know, that's what counts. So today I'm gonna share, because the last time, as I said, I share about what women are supposed to do, but it's not only a one-sided topic. It's not that women are the only one who are not in the mood. I've heard about women who are actually complaining that the man is not in the mood. Now, this is the thing. If the man is not in the mood, unless, because sometimes when a man is going through stress, they are really literally not being able to physically get kind of, you know, erected in that sense. So it might be a problem, or it might even be a bigger problem. Maybe he's going through whatever. But unless that is not the case, if he's not in the mood at home, he is in the mood outside. I'm telling you, because men are very, they are very like I said, sex is oxygen to them. So if they are not getting it, why are you thinking, why are they breathing? You know what I mean? And I mean it. I really mean it. To them, it's just something. That's why, you know, when a man is moody, you need to ask yourself, when last did he had something, you know? Anyway, with my husband it's different because we don't even have something like when last, because we are let me not even go there. So one of the things that like I said, I want to share is this. As a man, you also have to be able to I obviously know that when it comes to like that, men are always the one maybe initiating it and so on. But this is the thing, you also need to know how you initiate it, because remember, men are physical, women are very emotional. So you need to kind of reach into my emotions before I can reach into the physical of it, right? So it's a two-way thing. Now I'm gonna so this is what I'm gonna say. You need to be creative as a man. This is what I mean by creative. So for example, our house in Cameroon is not that big. It's not like a huge house. It's almost like a one bedroom. So we have a very small kitchen and we have a very small bathroom. And it's because it's open space. My husband can my husband can see me when I'm in the kitchen, right? And like I say, I'm wearing very seductive clothing and so on. So now that's where creativity comes in. So my husband has done this maybe like so many times, where he comes into maybe the kitchen while I'm busy, whether I'm cleaning or doing whatever, and he just come behind my back and he start kissing me, and we kind of go into the motion of like, you know what I mean, right? If children are watching, I don't want them to hear all the but this is what I found attractive in that. The fact is, this man who's a Cameroonian, obviously Western Africa, and I think you know how our men are being raised, very kind of and I'm not gonna say it's wrong, because that's our culture, okay? Our culture is like, you don't even kiss outside, you don't hold hands outside. Now we are kind of changing and realizing that it's okay, take it easy, right? So our culture is also maybe that men, it's almost like maybe having it in the kitchen to an African man would be like kind of taboo, you know what I mean? But this man is so creative that he know, because obviously the thing is, even though he found me in the kitchen, it's not like he was bringing me to the bedroom. I realized that he actually wanted done there, and that to me is very creative. So guys, be creative, because you know, the other time I was in the washroom, in the bathroom, right? And then I'm very kind of tempting as well. I know how to flirt with my husband. So I was kind of, you go as if maybe you're picking up something, and if the man is smart enough, he will get the clue. And then all of a sudden, I saw my husband, you know, behind me, and obviously we started kissing and so on. So, but I think the whole fact that I want to say is this. My husband didn't think that, okay, we are in the bathroom, let's go back to the bedroom. Or we are in the kitchen, let's go back to the bedroom. He actually wanted it there, which is a very good thing. Do you know how sexy that sounds? Because marriage becomes boring when you think it's only done in the bedroom. Now, I understand when you have kids, it's quite a different scenario, obviously. We are fortunate because, you know, my kids are grown, but they were also not with me when I traveled to Cameroon, and his kids are in South Africa since he moved back to Cameroon. So that's pretty easy. But I think, you know, I'm talking to a lot of couples, even those that have kids. Be creative even in the bedroom itself. Be creative. I mean, if your bedroom has like a private bathroom, why not lock him in there? And please, man, you guys don't be shy and say, oh no, baby, I'm waiting. No, be creative and find her in the bathroom. Follow her. So this is what I'm trying to say, because you know what? I said 100 times that sex is important. Don't lie and say sex is important, because sex is the one thing that you only get from your husband. Any other thing, you can get it from anybody else. I mean, how many people love me, they are friends with me, they can buy me gifts, they can spoil me, they can do whatever, but sex, it's only with my husband. And him, it's only with me. So we need to make these things that we can only get from each other as enjoyable as possible. Don't make it boring. Don't make it it's only in the bedroom, okay? Let it be enjoyable everywhere else where you can do it, okay, guys? Having said that, I know we have different cultures, and I know that maybe you're gonna say, but that's a white man thing. No, that's not a white man thing, okay? If they told you that, it means that they wanted your sex to be boring. And then they say that black men cheats. No wonder then, in that sense, if we're gonna say that, that's because what you're doing is just to it's almost like when you're cooking, right? You can tell me that when you put spices and all this thing in the food and the food are tasting nicer, it's bad because you don't want spices, you can only put salt. For me, that's the same thing that people do when it comes to sex, and they think that sex is only in the bedroom, it's only the missionary style, it's only this and this, we can only do it on Sundays, we can only do it where. No, make it very enjoyable, make it attractive, make it something that your husband's seeing forward to. I can tell you right now, and remember, I'm in a distance relationship because my husband is not here. And obviously we're gonna join soon, and I'm so happy about it. But except for enjoying each other companies, watching movie together, my husband is not a movie kind of person, but because of me now, he's kind of coming into that thing of like what. And really, when I want him to watch movies, the reason I want him to watch movies, especially soaps about love, is because we want to see what clicked for us and what clicked for other people, and how different that is, because we are different people. So one of the things that we enjoy in our marriage is definitely sex, like honestly speaking. Now, we love a lot of things because we are the same. We just share a lot of things that are so the same, although we differ when it comes to, like, for example, my husband is very down to earth and like too gentle, like I would say. So the approach that he has when it comes to people who treats him bad is definitely where we differ, because I am a lioness and you don't play with me, okay? But he's very much more calm and reserved and so on. And now, I don't mean like I'm not down to earth. Come on, I love people. So yeah, what does down to earth even mean? I think some of these phrases are meant to actually oppress you so that you don't do things because you don't want to be not known as down to earth. But except for that little difference, we're actually the same. We have never drank alcohol before, me and him. We have never smoked. We are just like that, both me and him. And we share a lot of things, he's, I don't know how to say it, but like business minded, we completely the same. So to find out that sexually we are so in tune and attracted to each other, like insanely, like we can literally be on the phone on a video call. And just when I do this with my hair, because he loves playing with my hair when I'm there, just by doing this, and so like I say, even when I'm doing this, we're on a call and I'm doing this, sometimes I just do it on purpose when I'm kissing him, because then I'm already know that he is like, you know what, he just want to pull me down. Like, and it's not only him like being attracted to me that insanely, even me, like he will talk a certain way and I'm just like crazy, you know, like just, you know, honestly speaking. So I think having a healthy attraction to each other in a relationship, in a marriage, it's a very good thing, because the thing is, you can actually love someone, loving the idea of being with him, loving the idea that he's a good father, loving the idea that, you know, he provide for the house and all those things, but you are not desiring him or he's not desiring you. That is a big no-no, because love, trust, and desire have to sink in each other for a marriage to fulfill you. Forget about this thing where people say that, oh no, as long as I have this and this and this. Okay, so most people believe this. Most people believe that you can never find someone that will be 100%, and I'm not talking about perfectionist or being perfect, be 100% satisfying in all the areas that you as a woman or even as a man needs. I disagree with that. Why can I have my cake and eat it too? Right? Because people believe that, oh no, as long as he does this and this and this, even if I'm not sexually attracted to them, it's okay, we can manage. I don't think that's good. Because you can actually have all of it. You can have somebody who loves you. You can have somebody who trusts you. You have an amazing relationship, but you guys are sexually attracted and crazy about each other. You just, when you're in a business meeting and you're sitting across each other, you almost in your thought think like, okay, after the business meeting, I'm just gonna tear his clothes off and so on. It's healthy to have that kind of relationship in a marriage, okay? It's not, don't feel guilty about wanting to do that to your husband. I can literally tell you right now that when I look at my husband, even when he walks, even like the way he looks at me, I am like literally wanting to tear that person's clothes off. And I know he feels the same way. He tells me a lot. Even the way, like, for example, when I walk or like, when I just touch him or like, and I think that's a very healthy relationship, honestly speaking. And I think it's not, don't feel guilty if you don't have that. Walk towards it. Don't just be happy with, oh no, it's okay because he take care of the children. No, he's not married to the children, okay? That's why, let me stop there and let's see what topic we're gonna discuss next time. So for now, I'm leaving the sex topic here. If we need to kind of go in more, I will come back to it. But for now, from me, Jehovah, take care, guys. Bye.